I'm Tommy Lee, and this is the Scam of the Week. Jan Diaz, the president and CEO of Your Better Business Bureau serving Northern Indiana, is with us once again. Jan, always great to chat with you.
Same here, Tommy. Always a pleasure to be here.
So today we're digging into something pretty scary. Our topic is discussing cryptocurrency investment scams that are cropping up on TikTok. It's unfortunate when people fall for these money-flipping scams. Basically, scammers promise to quickly turn a few $100 of crypto into thousands of dollars.
Yeah, that's right, Tommy. And it's happening more often than people realize. Since 2020, the Better Business Bureau has seen thousands of investment scam reports, and a big portion involves cryptocurrency. So what's different now is how quickly scammers operate. Instead of slowly building trust with the people they're trying to scam, they're using TikTok and other social media platforms to reach large groups of people almost instantaneously.
So walk us through what this typically looks like.
Yeah, sure. So you were just hanging out on TikTok. Let's say you open up your TikTok app. You're scrolling away when a message pops up, and the profile looks polished. The person seems to be successful, but before you know it, they're talking about this easy way to make money with cryptocurrency. And to really sell you, they've got photos of cash and screenshots of big returns, and it's just enough information to make you curious.
Which is tempting, but it's also super sketchy, and that's where the trap begins.
Exactly. That's right. And when you decide to give it a try by messaging them back and sending a few $100 through a crypto wallet, pretty quickly they get back with you and they tell you that your money has doubled or even tripled, which is really a quick turnaround, right? And it sounds exciting, but here's the catch. You can't touch those profits until you pay a so-called service fee.
Fees that never end, right?
Yes, the fees never end, and it usually starts with something small. It's a small fee here, then another, and before long, you can be out thousands of dollars with nothing to show for it. So one person told the BBB he was scammed when he invested $500 after chatting with a woman on TikTok. So she promised he could withdraw his profits in 24 hours, but then came the surprise. To get his profits, he had to pay a 30% fee, which was more than $2,000 just to unlock his account. And after paying the $2,000 fee, he was told he needed another gas fee of over $4,000. And that's when he realized it was all a scam.
A very hard lesson to learn.
Yes, and it's very unfortunate.
And it happens all the time right now. So how do we avoid falling for this scam?
Yeah, first, remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it is. Legitimate investments don't offer quick guaranteed profit.
That's an excellent point. You got to work for it if you're going to get it. That's how it always works.
That's right. And secondly, we just tell people take a minute to do some homework. Google the person's name, look up their phone number or the company, and also be sure to check bbb.org for any reviews or complaints. Real investment opportunities are always registered with financial regulators. So if you can't find anything that checks out, it's safer to just walk away.
In other words, always check before you trust.
Yes, absolutely. And we also recommend not making those big decisions alone. Just talk with a trusted financial advisor, and ideally someone who is BBB accredited and reputable. Getting advice before you invest can save you a lot of trouble.
It's just smart, and it keeps things on the up and up. But what if you're one of those unfortunate people who already sent money?
Well, act quickly. So first, if you have given out any bank or credit card information, contact your bank or your financial institution immediately. So they may be able to freeze your account or stop a payment before it goes through, and that's the goal. And then report the scam to the Better Business Bureau at bbb.org/scam tracker, and that helps warn others. It sounds the alarm and it provides us with the information that we need so that we can investigate. And if you've shared your social security number, consider placing a fraud alert or even a credit freeze with the credit bureau repositories. And those are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. And we also recommend that you report it to the Federal Trade Commission at reportfraud.ftc.gov.
Jan, as always, this was super helpful. TikTok is very entertaining, but can also be very risky if you are not careful when you use it.
Yeah, that's so true, Tommy. And the bottom line is be cautious with investment offers, especially on social media. The scammers are very clever, but having a little skepticism can go a long way.
All right. Thank you, Jan. And to our listeners, if you get a message promising quick riches, make sure you pause. Do your homework. It's very important to do the research. Don't rush into it. Protect your money and protect your peace of mind. Jan Diaz from the Better Business Bureau. We appreciate you as always. We'll talk again soon on the Scam of the Week.
Bye.
Podcasts by Federated Media.